Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is July 29, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in today. All right, looking at the S&P 500 E-mini futures, you're going to see that the futures are trading lower by 5 points to 2160 per contract. What can you make out of it? We did have some economic data out at 8:30. It looks like we did have GDP. It looks like second quarter GDP grew at only 1.2%. Looks like the first quarter was revised to 0.8%. So what can you make out of it? Nobody cares about GDP. The market really isn't expanding all that rapidly. But we get a lot of fluff out there, and we still have low interest rates, and really that's what the market cares about. So, again, we'll see how that all plays out. If anything comes from GDP, I doubt it. But either way, that's what was reported this morning. All right, let's take a look at some stocks in the news because that's where the money's going to be made today. First off the bat, we're going to take a look at Google, and we're going to use the L share there, Alphabet. And what you're going to see here is stock is trading sharply higher. Closed yesterday at $765.84. Today it's trading right around $800. Got to $820 in the after hours. So talk about a huge move. Either way, it's still a big pop. I do think that we're probably a little bit in what we would call a resistance zone. If you go back and you take a look at a monthly chart here, what you're going to notice is that if you go back all the way to earlier this year in February, the stock did trade above 800. Looks like it got as high as 810. So again, you're going to hit that double top now, and we'll see how it plays out. There's a chance, I guess, the stock could get through there. It's a big mover. The higher the stock goes, the bigger it can move. So again, we'll see how it plays out. There's no play on it whatsoever from me. So I would not buy it, wouldn't short it. Maybe once we see a pattern intraday develop, then we could play it. But right now, there's no play on it at this moment. Amazon, another big move there. Amazon right now is trading at $769.11. Closed at $752.61. Ton of resistance for Amazon today at $780. So keep that on the radar if it does get up there. You can see briefly pierced through there after the announcement of earnings. Now it's come back in and really just choppy sideways movement ever since that big pop. So we'll watch Amazon. We'll see how it plays out. Now, here's where the money's going to be made today. Expedia. EXPE. Stock is getting hit a little bit. Right now, it's trading at $111.80. Closed at $119.27. So Expedia could be on my radar. I have gap levels for it. I'll be posting them up in the intraday stock chat room this morning. You can see after hours, the stock did sell off quickly and then reverse back up. Now it's settling in. So again, I'll have gap levels for us if we do fall in Expedia, and we will be looking to play that today. The theme is maybe a lot of these stocks like Expedia and Priceline are going to come under pressure. You've had some severe terrorist attacks really across the world, and that may slow down travel. But let's take a look at Priceline this morning. You're going to see that is trading at $13.02, closed at $13.26.10. So that's a pretty good dip as well. So we're going to keep that one on the radar. Again, I have a level for Priceline today. It's going to be right around $12.65. If it make it $12.62. If it gets down to $12.62, I may be taking a stab at Priceline on a scalp basis. So we'll keep that on the radar. Right around $12.62. If it overshoots, you got to look at $12.57 as your next support. So I'll probably have some levels for Priceline today in the intraday stock chat room. Next up, we're going to take a look at Western Digital. WDC is a ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $51, closed at $53.70, so that's a pretty good decline. Only level that interests me for this stock today would be a move potentially down to around $44.90. If it got there, I do like it. I think that's a spot. Maybe $44.75, $44.90. I think that's where traders can get involved in Western Digital this morning. Next up, we're going to take a look here at Wynn Resorts. So big casino play here. Stock is trading at $95.90, closed at $104.66. This is a huge move lower. This is a bludgeoning of a sell-off. Only level that interests me now in this stock is $89.40. If it gets there, I'd be a buyer. Also, I like $84.39 if it gets down there further, but I don't think it will. $89 probably does the trick for support. So keep that on the radar. Again, 89.40 would be my level for a scalp long on Wynn Resorts. Let's take a look at good old Exxon Mobil. Stock right now is trading at $87.80. It closed at $90.20. That's a pretty big hit for Exxon. I'm going to have gap levels for this morning, so they'll be posted up at 9:30 in the morning. Next, at 9 a.m. Next one we're going to look at is Chevron Corp. It's another big oil play, big Dow component like Exxon. Right now the stock's trading at $100, closed at 101.79. So this is down ticking as well. And again, watch the 98 level. There could be a little minor support there, but my best bet for today would be much lower, around $93. I don't think we're going to see it, but hey, you never know. Stranger things have happened. Let's take a look at Merck, big pharmaceutical. Stock is trading at $59.14, closed at $58.43. So good little uptick. I really don't see this getting above 60. So again, I think the upside is probably done here. But again, if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, I wouldn't be doing anything at this stage of the game. Let's take a look at United Parcel Service, UPS. Stock is trading at 105.92, closed at 108.73. I will have gap levels for this in the intraday stock chat room at 9 a.m. Let's take a look here at Baidu. This is the Google of China. So Baidu right now trading at 160, closed at 165.63. So that's a pretty good little sell-off. No play on it at the moment. Only level I would get interested would be around 150. So again, there's not much to do here on Baidu, but we'll keep it on the radar intraday. This is a stock that we play very, very often, each and every session. Let's take a look at Cigna. This is another one I saw really getting hit today. Stock closed yesterday at $135.99. It is trading at $125. So pretty big sell-off. There's a pivot low on a daily chart going back to June 27th at around 121.87. If it breaks there, this can go all the way down to 115. So be very careful here trading Cigna. This is one that is going to be on our radar today for a play. All right, let's talk about the gold market here. We have gold futures trading up $8.80. Make that $9 right now to $13.50 an ounce. Crude oil trading down 27 cents to $40.87 a barrel. So what can you make out of it? Trade the stocks that are in motion. That's where you can make the money. That's where the trades are. And again, we'll see how it all plays out. But this is a big, big earnings day, and we'll take it in stride. Once again, if you want to come over and trade alongside of us, take the 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You can trade right alongside of us. You get to see our desktops. We're having a sensational 2016, and we're going to look to keep that going today. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great session, and we'll see you on the charts.